You're listening to an AI-generated reading of Coming Together, Mental Health at Work, originally published on globalheroes.com. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter for positive news delivered straight to your inbox, and stream Global Heroes, It's a Beautiful World on Prime Video. If you're feeling stressed, anxious, worried, or fatigued, you're not alone. Along with our personal lives, our working lives were turned upside down during the pandemic and compounded by the effects of other factors we're all facing. With so many of our waking hours spent at work, the challenges we experience there can significantly impact our mental health. Wherever you are in the province, the Canadian Mental Health Association, BC Division, and CMHA branches offer services and resources that can help staff and managers rebuild organizations that are psychologically safe and healthy. Many of us have been profoundly impacted by everything that's happened over the past couple of years, said Johnny Morris, CEO of CMHA BC. Some people faced sudden financial hardships when they lost their jobs, and others are exhausted and overwhelmed by the daily stress they deal with at work. Employers are taking notice, and we've experienced a surge in demand for more workplace mental health support and training as organizational leaders seek out ways to support their teams and colleagues, as well as their own mental health. During the pandemic, some industries' employees were particularly hard hit, including frontline caregivers, tourism and hospitality, and community social services workers. CMHA BC, along with branches and community partners, and with support from the province of BC, have responded to the need for mental health support for these groups, creating customized services and support just for them. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, and people want to feel heard and understood, said Morris. A day in the life of a chef or a waitress looks very different than that of a nurse or a counselor, but they all face real challenges and stresses and need support that works for them. We're not designed to be in stress mode all the time, and when our stress systems get overworked, we are at increased risk for physical and mental health problems. Care for Caregivers offers up-to-date information specific for healthcare workers, free workshops, and coping tips in a collection of quick and accessible resources to support your well-being. Topics include anxiety, resiliency, depression, social connection, and bereavement and grief. There's also information on supporting staff and taking care of yourself as a caregiver. Get started at careforcaregivers.ca. But sometimes, you need to speak to someone who can understand what you're going through. That's where Care to Speak comes in. Care to Speak is a free phone, text, and chat service operated by peer supporters. It offers unbiased, confidential peer emotional and psychological help for anyone working in the healthcare or social services sector. For contact information and the latest hours, go to careforcaregivers.ca/care to speak. There can be comfort in community and knowing that others in your industry have been facing many of the same stresses, worries, and anxieties as you. That's why CMHA BC, along with its partners and support from the province of BC, created BC's Hub for Workplace Mental Health. The Hub is a central location with resources tailored for people in the hospitality and tourism and community social services sectors. There, people can access free support and education, including the new Workplace Care Certificate. Visit workmentalhealthbc.ca. Need help beyond workplace resources? For immediate help, call 310-6789, no area code required, to connect with community-based volunteers and staff at BC Crisis Lines. If you are considering suicide or know someone who is, call 1-800-SUICIDE, province-wide, 24 hours a day. CMHA.bc.ca has resources, information, and links to other programs and events such as Bounce Back and Living Life to the Full for adults and youth. Did you know that for every dollar invested in workplace mental health, the median yearly return is $1.62? Or that 70% of Canadian employees are concerned about the mental health and safety of their workplace? That the total cost from mental health problems to the Canadian economy exceeds $50 billion annually? Or that more than 500,000 Canadian employees per week are unable to work due to mental health problems? Care for Caregivers and BC's Hub for Workplace Mental Health have been designed for you too. Visit the resources above for sector-specific tools and resources you can share with your employees. CMHA branches offer a variety of mental health courses and training options focused on workplaces. From all staff presentations to building specialized skills, CMHA can help ensure employees and members get the support they need. With topics such as responding with respect, mental health first aid, understanding addictions, compassion fatigue, and customized training just for your organization, CMHA's teams of professionals can help your organization foster a mentally healthier workplace. Contact us at workplaces@cmha.bc.ca and we'll help you create a training plan that fits your needs and budget. Thanks for listening. Find more positive news on globalheroes.com and more podcasts like this one wherever you listen to your podcasts.